The concluding chapter of How I Found Livingstone. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Read by Ezwa. How I Found Livingstone. Travels, Adventures and Discoveries in Central Africa, including 4 months residence with Dr. Livingstone, by Sir Henry M. Stanley. Concluding chapter. The following correspondence, and especially the last letter, which was accompanied by a beautiful and valuable gold snuff-box set with brilliants, will be treasured by me as among the pleasantest results of my undertaking. H.M.S. Foreign Office, August the 1st. Sir, I am directed by Earl Granville to acknowledge the receipt of a packet containing letters and dispatches from Dr. Livingstone, which you were good enough to deliver to Her Majesty's Ambassador at Paris for transmission to this department, and I am to convey to you his Lordship's thanks for taking charge of these interesting documents. I am, Sir, your most obedient humble servant, Enfield. Henry M. Stanley, Esquire, New York Herald Bureau, 46 Fleet Street, London. London, August the 2nd. Henry M. Stanley, Esquire, has handed me today the diary of Dr. Livingstone, my father, sealed and signed by my father, with instructions written on the outside, signed by my father, for the care of which, and for all his actions concerning and to my father, our very best thanks are due. We have not the slightest reason to doubt that this is my father's journal, and I certify that the letters he has brought home are my father's letters, and no others. Tom S. Livingstone. August the 2nd, 1872. Sir, I was not aware until you mentioned it that there was any doubt as to the authenticity of Dr. Livingstone's dispatches, which you delivered to Lord Lyons on the 31st of July, but in consequence of what you said, I have inquired into the matter, and I find that Mr. Hammond, the Under Secretary of the Foreign Office, and Mr. Wilde, the head of the Consular and Slave Trade Department, have not the slightest doubt as to the genuineness of the papers which have been received from Lord Lyons, and which are being printed. I cannot omit this opportunity of expressing to you my admiration of the qualities which have enabled you to achieve the object of your mission, and to attain a result which has been hailed with so much enthusiasm both in the United States and in this country. I am, Sir, your obedient, Granville. Henry Stanley, Esquire. Foreign Office, August the 27th. Sir, I have great satisfaction in conveying to you by command of the Queen Her Majesty's high appreciation of the prudence and zeal which you have displayed in opening a communication with Dr. Livingstone, and relieving Her Majesty from the anxiety which, in common with her subjects, she had felt in regard to the fate of that distinguished traveller. The Queen desires me to express her thanks for the service you have thus rendered, together with Her Majesty's congratulations on your having so successfully carried on the mission which you fearlessly undertook. Her Majesty also desires me to request your acceptance of the memorial which accompanies this letter. I am, Sir, your most obedient humble servant, Granville. End of the concluding chapter. End of How I Found Livingstone, by Sir Henry M. Stanley.